Yeah. Women always sabotage relationships when good guys like you for no for this reason.
I probably should have married. And I'm making this post so that y'all don't do the same thing that I did. This is an accountability post. I met him on Hinge,
Hello.
and this was back when the algorithm was working a lot better, and it was like 2022, I believe. I didn't like his profile. I just knew he was gonna like me, and the next day he did. Normally I name names, but just in case he has a new girl and they're at peace, I don't want to disrupt his situation, so I'm not gonna name his name. But anyway, we met up quickly, we went on a date, and we ended up being like glued to each other pretty fast. We were like in a relationship within like a month, I believe. He locked it down. He was not trying to see me single. This man was fine. He was like 6'3", buff, long hair. He looked like Roman Reigns. Society would easily give him a 9, easily. And if you know me, you know who I'm talking about. But frankly, his looks were pretty irrelevant, honestly. He actually was very kind, very sweet, very empathetic, very emotional, very in tune with his emotions, but also quite emotional. And, you know, he just had a lot of very positive traits. The number one being, he did not play about me at all. We went to brunch with his brother and sister-in-law, and they were kind of cold, like not really like, I don't know, warming up to me. And he called that out immediately. He was like, absolutely not. When his brother was not trying to get to know me after like we had met, he was like, can you put more effort in with Britt? Like, that's my girl. Like, put some respect on Britt's name. Like, he did not play about me at all. I had never in my life dated a man like that. I had never dated a man who was on my side. Like, who, like, I don't know, defended me. I've never had that before. He also impressed my parents. My mom liked him a lot. She said I broke his heart, and honestly, I agree. But yes, my parents liked him a lot. So we dated for like 6 months, and I kept feeling like something was just missing throughout the relationship. Like something just felt like it was missing. And I would communicate that to him like, oh, I like you a lot. I love you, but like something's just missing. And I didn't know what it was. And this poor guy was just doing his best to try to figure out what was missing, like trying to make adjustments, but like he just couldn't figure it out, and neither could I, because I didn't have the self-awareness that I have now. What was missing was chaos. No matter how many adjustments he was willing to make, he couldn't adjust himself to become a chaotic, toxic man when he just wasn't that. And that's all I had ever.
There you go. But as much as you can create the peace, you have to be able to know how and when to take it. How to know how you can take it. You gotta know you can take it. And you can be scared to flaunt that you can take it.
Been used to. You see, I had not taken the time to like truly heal myself after my relationship prior to him, which was with an abusive guy. Very abusive, emotionally avoidant guy. Emotionally unavailable, everything. Okay, I had not healed from that. Not enough to be with a person who was safe. And so one day when he pissed me off, I broke up with him like on a whim. Because the majority of my prior relationships were with like antagonistic men, I was not ready to receive someone who was safe and loving and kind and caring. Maybe I didn't think I deserved it. Maybe I couldn't recognize what it was. My nervous system didn't know what to do with safe.
I gotta stop her right there before we play the rest of the clip, guys, because I didn't watch this in its entirety, but I kind of already knew where she was going with this. And there's another video that I would like to plug in here, but we're seeing, and ladies get mad when I post this stuff up, and they say women, well, JR, all women aren't like that. No, almost all, like 99% of women are like this, and it's unfortunate. So what she said is exact. I wish more women would be honest and say, I like chaos. I like the emotional roller coaster. I like these different things. This guy was a nice guy. Like a lot of you dudes that's watching, they not into all that drama and leaving for days and all this fighting, yelling, strangling, all this stuff like that she's used to. And they always use the term healed. It's not about healed. It's just what you like. And as what did I always say, guys? A woman's type does not change. A woman's type does not change. So if you do get a woman that's not into all of that, these women are losers. This woman is still a loser. If you're watching this now, baby, you're a loser. And unfortunately, that's the way you're wired. But I mean, you're a loser. You guys get these nice dudes, because if you were to question her and ask her, what do you want out of a man? She would describe this dude. But it's just something not doing it for me. He's just not making my pussy wet. She's saying it. Women, just admit it. Just admit it. That's what you like. Just cut all the foolishness out. Stop wasting dudes' time. Just go over there. That's why you should never feel sorry for a woman when they tell all these stories, because I'm pretty sure at the end of the day, she's not telling anybody that she was the person that's wrong. She's making this video now saying it, but I don't know, man. Let's get back to this clip, though. Let's go.
My parents were kind of emotionally unavailable. Growing up in that dynamic, you kind of look for that in partners as well. So I ended up with emotionally unavailable men back to back to back. That brings me to my next point. For a while, what I felt like the relationship was lacking was him being a true leader. He would defer to me to make a lot of decisions because he felt like I was more intelligent than him. He would want me to like plan stuff. He would want me to just like make a lot of choices that I felt like the man should make. And I just didn't want to do that. I wanted like a leader in the way that I saw leader, how I viewed it. But like, knowing that he has weaknesses and that I have strengths, and then deferring to me where he's weak and letting him take the reins where he's strong is leadership. Like, okay, he could lead when it comes to protecting and providing and whatever, but he may have needed help with planning and stuff that he's not so good at. But I just couldn't see that at the time because I was dumb. I thought I needed 10 out of 10 boxes checked. But relationships are not found, they are built. Soulmates are built. Boxes can be built. If the person is at 7 or 8 and the last 2 need some work, you can meet them halfway. They can meet you halfway. Adjustments can be made. You don't have to break up. So though he had 8 of my 10 boxes, I was still too traumatized to accept him. I couldn't regulate my own nervous system fully yet. I had gotten to that point at 25 and met a very abusive man at 26, and I lost all my progress. So I still needed chaos, and I ruined it. The next guy I dated after that ended up being another avoidant who was emotionally unavailable and ended up breaking my heart worse than anybody else I'd ever experienced in my entire life. So I got my karma pretty fast, I guess. Let this be a lesson. If you've met someone who's good, they protect you well, they show up, they love you, but you feel like something's missing or something feels off or whatever the case may be, or it feels boring, make sure that something is not just the trauma that you're used to. Make sure that, you have healed enough to even receive what they're offering you. You don't need a perfect man. You just need a man that checks enough boxes that you can work with the rest. Anyway, that angel wasn't even on social media like that, so he'll probably never see this, but still, if you do see this, I hope you're doing great.
Baby, nobody care what you saying. Heal from the trauma. Heal from this. It's girls who ain't never been through trauma, none of that. They just like those type of guys. What do you have to say about them? I don't know. Listen, baby, you just weren't in. Women have to have those boxes that she's talking about, 10 out of 10. Those boxes will change all the time, right? When she doesn't like you, let me put it like that. When she doesn't like you, those boxes will change all the time. You heard what she said. The dude after her, he was this toxic, non-available dude, but he broke my heart. This is what women want, bro. This is what women want. They want to be dogged out. How they say on How to Be a Player, have to be dogged out, need to be dogged out, need to be treated like ish, because it's a reflection of who she is at the end of the day. So fellas, don't ever change who you are as a person. That 1% of women is out there. They are. For the ladies who are watching. And all you ladies that are watching, you aren't. Most of y'all aren't that 1%. Let's just, Jira, don't say all women. This is almost all women right here. Is this woman right here. This is almost all women. And I'm going to stand on that till the end of time. I want to play that video by Goldie. I might. It'll extend this right here.
Play.
But these women are losers. They're losers. They're losers. If God blesses you to get that 1%, congratulations to you, man. Congratulations to you guys who get that 1% that aren't this. Like, it's hard to come across. And you can say, Gerald, why are you single? I haven't come across that 1%. I'm constantly dealing with women like this. So you got women that's like this. You have women who basically want you to chase them. You have women who have these emotional ups and downs and you can't deal. But the only way is to have a woman head over heels over you is to be on this type of time that these guys that she likes. And some of us, we just don't want to be like that, man. So guys, keep working on yourself. The 1% will show up, man. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next videos. It's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys. That is your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm the best. Let's run it up to 1 million. Quit playing with me. Peace.
Profoundly. Why ain't put Goldie video in it? Goldie would have said something nice shit. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, wrote the 4 million, bruh. My fault.